Welcome to YouTube Pro Skater Stats. We all played the Tony Hawk video games when we were young, but have you ever wondered what a professional skateboarder's stat points would be in real life? In this video breakdown, we will be taking a closer look into the video parts and tricks that define careers, and see if we can assign stat points to 10 categories that cover a broad spectrum of skateboarding. In this breakdown, we will be looking at the career of professional skater Mike Mo Capaldi. Mike Mo has formed a career around some of the most technical ledge skating, having access to a wide variety of flat ground tricks performed down tons of gaps, as well as putting those tricks to work securing a win at the first ever battle at the Barracks. Mike Mo has had notable appearances in videos such as Forecast, as well as having parts in Girl Chocolate's Pretty Sweet and Lakai's Fully Flared. Mike Mo has rode for several brands over the years, including Girl Skateboards, DC Shoes, Maddox Clothing, as well as Glassy Sun Haters. Alongside riding for the latter, Mike Mo is also co-founder. To get started, we will first be looking at the rail stat point. Rail will be a blanket term to cover multiple types of obstacles, including flat bars, handrails, shootout rails, and various others. Mike Mo got injured skating a handrail in his youth, resulting in a broken arm, and changing the trajectory of his career to be more gap and ledge-oriented. There are only a handful of rail tricks from various parts. Although not bad, they definitely don't measure up to a professional who specializes in the discipline. Mike Mo gets a 2 out of 10 in rail. Next, we will be looking at the ledge stat point. Ledge will cover a multitude of obstacles, including flat ledges, shootout ledges, hubbas, as well as various others. Mike Mo's ledge game is exceptional for the time, and still holds up to today's tricks. Although there is not much in terms of hubba spots and shootout ledges, Mike Mo more than makes up for the lack of spot diversity with some of the most technically hard and well-executed ledge tricks. The definition of flip-in, flip-out, as well as virtually all stances, Mike Mo gets an 8 out of 10 in ledge. The next stat point we will be looking at is manuals. Mike Mo has some great manual tricks in various video parts, ranging from flip-in, flip-outs, to grind, to Manny combos. With the level of skill Mike Mo possesses, it's no surprise he is good at manual tricks. Although more than likely capable of more than the tricks shown, the tricks that did end up in video parts were tasteful and performed well. Mike Mo gets a 6 out of 10 for manual. Now we will be taking a look at the stat point representing flip tricks. Flip tricks will cover flat ground, as well as gap skating. Mike Mo has one of the largest bags of flat ground tricks in skateboarding, rivaling even some of the greats like PJ. There is a trick often referred to as the Mike Mo flip. As previously mentioned, Mike Mo won the first battle at the Barracks, as well as performed well in several others. The variety of flip tricks Mike Mo has access to extends to gaps as well, with tons of tricks in all stances down some relatively big gaps. Overall, Mike Mo gets a 9 out of 10 in flip tricks. The next stat point we will be taking a closer look at is balance. Examples of balance would be holding long grinds or long manual tricks. Mike Mo skates quite a bit of ledges and manual pads. However, none of the tricks show an over-the-top level of balance. Where credit is deserved is the fact that ledge tricks are often performed on the whole ledge, even when tapping the end would likely suffice. Although likely capable of more, Mike Mo gets a 5 out of 10 for balance. This next stat point we will examine is transition. Transition can be anything from DIY spots, mini ramps, bowls, or even vert if the skater uses a trick in their part. There is no footage of Mike Mo skating actual transition in notable video parts. I imagine Mike Mo can tear up a mini ramp, but staying true to the source material, Mike Mo gets a 0 out of 10 for transition. This stat point represents the speed at which the skater tends to skate at, although this is possibly the hardest to truly measure, as angles, spots, and tricks all play a major part in the way someone skates. Mike Mo skates quite fast for how difficult the ledge and Manny tricks performed are. Some of the gaps skated also require quite a bit of speed, but the majority of tricks in the parts, the amount of speed shown looks like just the right amount, nothing more. Mike Mo gets a 6 out of 10 for speed. Now we will look at the stat point for pop. Examples are notable tricks over tables, tall ledges, or rails that require you pop high without the ability to gap out. Mike Mo demonstrates some relatively high flat ground tricks and lines, and does have a few tricks on table spots. However, there is quite a bit lacking in terms of large rails, hubbas, or gap to ledges. That being said, some of the tricks down gaps show quite the display of pop. Mike Moe gets a 6 out of 10 for pop. The next stat point is switch. Switch will represent all other stances a skater can ride their board, including fakie and nollie. Mike Moe demonstrates one of the most impressive displays of control in all stances, even to this day. The majority of tricks in video parts are either switch, nollie, or fakie, with regular tricks feeling like the outlier. With some of the most technical and impressive ledge skating, as well as gap skating also being showcased in every stance, this is one of the best displays of versatility yet. Mike Moe gets an 8 out of 10 for switch. The final stat we will be looking at is creative. Creative is meant to represent the approach skaters take, the trick selection they utilize, and the spots skaters film tricks on. Mike Moe somewhat invented, or at least is credited with the Mike Moe flip, an impossible underflip. The real creativity, although maybe not shown in spot selection for the most part, as most of the spots are somewhat tame, the display of technical skill performing NVDs shows that Mike Moe can elevate even a typically simple ledge spot. Mike Moe gets a 5 out of 10 for creative. Overall, Mike Moe gets a 55 out of 100. While having some of the strongest ledge, gap, and switch tricks, the lack of rail and transition hold Mike Moe back from a higher overall score. Mike Moe suffered a serious injury several years back that virtually stopped all progress being made to push his skateboarding and prevented future video parts from being filmed. Who knows what these stats would show if Mike Moe had the chance to film a video part at 100% capacity during today's times. That being said, Mike Moe currently sits at the #1 spot overall, barely edging out Jamie Thomas. And only time will tell where they will end up as we continue to deep dive skaters across different generations and eras. All views and opinions are meant solely for entertainment and are not meant to truly represent the skaters featured in the videos. Skateboarding is way too complex to represent in any written way. If you watch a video part and get stoked to skate, that's all that matters. Leave a comment below for what professional skateboarder you would like to see next. See you next week.